Again, these are copies of copies, so it's a little hard to read some of it. But this is an aerial picture, and what are we looking at?
This is behind
Sorry, I have
the,
to slide it just a little bit, or you won't be able to catch it.
behind mini Overman,
All right, so we're probably up on a water tank by the look of it.
up on top of on the roof of
And you have a rough idea when this photograph was taken?
around 22.
All right, so 1922. And you were telling me earlier something about that little building right there. What's this white
That's where
building?
they took the wives and taught them how to sew and can food and everything and that.
So it's like home economics
Yep.
training. Now, why would you talking about the wives? Would it, I understood it, the younger women. It was like teenage girls or whatever. You're saying it was wives as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
whoever wanted to learn.
It was called the cottage.
All right, so anybody could go, any woman.
My grandmother.
Now, what about this other building beside that?
That's the old company store.
Right, and obviously those are both gone now, long
Yeah.
gone. And you know anything about the company store?
No.
As
I don't
in
know
whose,
anything about it.
it was probably the company, so it wasn't anybody's
Yeah, it
name
was
store.
belonged to mini Overman.
All right, now we know in the distance in the picture, Whitsett,
That's over on
Street
Whitsett
housing
Street.
is still there. So
Yes.
those houses are still in that photograph. Can you tell me anything about this home?
This is my grandfather's house. That other picture, one of the.
Oh, the other ones, that's okay.
Had, sit behind the chair factory.
All right, and is this what we're gonna catch here in just a second? About where was this chair factory? Or where was his home? Let's do it that way. Where was his house?
Let's see, it would be just this side of the service station down here on the corner.
All right, Ken's gas station this
Yeah.
side, coming back
It'd
this
be
way?
This side of it. Yeah.
All right, and this was a home,
Yeah,
your father's home,
grandfather.
grandfather's home. So this picture, how old do you think it is roughly?
Oh, I'd hate to say.
There are no people in it, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Well, then let's talk about this one. Looks like a man working at something. What's he doing?
That's my grandfather and my uncle working in the chair factory.
Now, where was the chair factory?
That's where Pickles' place is down here at the stoplight, that brick building there.
Okay, so then that means that the home and the shop were side by side?
Yeah.
They were in the next lot over?
There were two houses there. One of them belonged to who was my great-great-granddaddy. He lived in one house, and then my granddaddy lived in the other one.
So when did he stop making furniture there? Do you have an idea?
Do you have any idea?
Yeah, it was in the late 20s.
Again,
Maybe the early 30s.
okay.
somewhere along there.
Now the one item here on this picture, what can you tell me about that photograph and the caption that goes with it?
All I know is it was down here at the stoplight where the Ken's Quickie Mart is.
All right.
That used to sit there.
And what's the headline on that picture say?
Near beer for sale.
I see. What is near beer?
Just a beer back then.
It's not quite beer, evidently. What was,
Oh, it's been a beer.
in terms of alcohol content, near beer was a little bit lower than that, so they could sell it. And I was just curious, Guilford County, Alamance County, Wet County, Dry County. Alamance County was a dry county for a long time. So this would have been in Guilford County, wouldn't it?
Been in Alamance County.
Alamance County. Therefore, they could only sell near beer because it was a dry county. You couldn't buy alcohol in Alamance County. Dr. Rippey, is that right?
That's correct.
That's correct.
And when Catholic County could drink liquor.
You could sell alcohol, we can get it from ABC stores, but you couldn't sell it by drink.
But Alamance County at that time didn't have the liquor stores up until real late.
That's my whole
In
point.
Castle County, everybody would take the cab from Gibson.